Catalyst is a global not-for-profit, and we are the leader in helping companies to develop and execute their gender inclusion strategies. The work that Catalyst does with companies all around the world every day to break down these gender hurdles is to work at the rock face with them on their systems, their processes, whether it's in hiring, promotion, or compensation, to ensure that all of these checks and balances are as de-biased as possible and create equal access for women and men. Well, I guess the first thing I would say is that in 1962, Catalyst was very much focused on why it's important to have women in the workplace, in the workforce. Today, we are very focused on how to get that done. So how to ensure that you've got women at all levels, how to ensure that you have women in leadership, how to ensure that you have women and men working together effectively for the betterment of the organization and for society. So we've shifted from why to how. The way Catalyst addresses unconscious bias and what many refer to as barriers, I like to refer to them as hurdles, because hurdles you can get over, barriers are harder to get through. Is a number of ways. One, we work at the rock face with companies to help them analyze their workforce data and identify where gender gaps may exist, and also identify where in their systems and processes bias has crept in. The reality is it's very difficult to de-bias a human being. We're all biased, men and women, regardless of our shape, size, color, background. But what we can do is de-bias our systems and processes, whether it's recruitment, promotion, compensation, development, to ensure that there is equal opportunity for both women and men. So that's where we focus our effort. We also focus our efforts on affecting cultural change within organizations to ensure that we move from something called diversity to a much more important concept, which is inclusion. Catalyst's goals are to create gender balance in the workplace. Workplaces that work for women, which means having representation of women at all levels and ensuring that we have truly inclusive environments that hear both women's and men's voices. Do I think the tide is changing? Yes, in fact, I do. And I am an eternal optimist, although one has to be an optimist to be in this job. The quality of the conversation is changing dramatically. The volume of the conversation is changing dramatically. And we are seeing some great strides both at the public sector level and in the private sector. So I'm optimistic. When I hear that Brescia tagline is "Choose to Lead," it further reinforces the work that Catalyst needs to do. Because these young women are graduating from university and they are looking forward, as they should, to great careers. And an organization like Catalyst is designed to facilitate that for them, not only in the workplace, but in society.